The Vietnam War, also known as the Helicopter War, saw the widespread use of helicopters by the U.S. military as a platform for three-dimensional combat. The most dangerous time for this tactic was during the takeoff and landing of the helicopters in the wilderness, as the Vietnamese jungle made it easy for ground forces to hide. The lack of protection for helicopters like the UH-1 made them vulnerable to attacks from individual weapons, and sometimes one or two machine guns were not enough to completely suppress ground firepower. In 1968, the U.S. initiated a $2 million helicopter protection system project, with the plan to develop a weapon system for helicopters with the assistance of military experts. The finished product was called the XM215 multi-barrel machine gun. Helicopters needed a weapon that could react quickly and cover a wide range, but did not need to deal with heavily armored targets. The XM215 system was like a large shotgun, consisting of 4 sets of honeycomb-like launchers. The XM215 system needed to be installed on the nose of the helicopter, with the 4 launchers arranged in an upper and lower fan-shaped distribution. Each launcher included 306 gun barrels arranged in a rectangle, with each gun barrel being 2 inches, about 5 centimeters, long and loaded with a .22 caliber bullet. One set of launchers from the XM215 could cover a horizontal range of about 40 degrees and a vertical range of about 15 degrees, with all 4 together covering most of the front of the aircraft. Its firing method seemed to be an electronic control system, providing the crew with a control panel. Once the circuit was activated, all the bullets in a set of launchers would be fired at once, like a large shotgun. The pilot could choose to fire a specific set of launchers based on the target direction, or fire all 4 sets at once. In theory, the XM215 could continue to increase the number of launchers and choose different shooting directions based on the helicopter's situation. The test results at the Aberdeen Proving Ground were not very good. Firstly, the ammunition was weak, as the killing power and range of .22 bullets were limited compared to conventional rifles. Additionally, the gun barrels were too short, so it could not effectively kill distant targets. The XM215 also had other issues such as poor sustained firepower, only being able to fire once in the same area, inability to adjust the attack direction, and inability to ensure effective suppression or destruction of targets. Loading the ammunition for these launchers was also troublesome. In fact, the idea behind this project was not bad, as it was all about ensuring the safety of helicopters. But why spend $2 million developing a weapon to shoot bullets tied to the front of the helicopter, when they could have just tied a claymore mine to it? The claymore mine, as a directional killing weapon, also had dense area killing capability, and it could be remotely detonated with a wire. With some modifications, it might be more reliable than the XM215. Testing for the XM215 continued until 1971, when it was realized that increasing the power would require the use of high-powered ammunition and longer gun barrels. This would not only increase the weight and size of the launchers, but also the recoil after firing. The project was terminated around May of the same year.